Welcome inside TD Garden, joined as usual, kind of, by Jimmy Toscano. I'm Nick Gelso.
Good way to put it.
Kind of usually as usual. And 102.88.
What's up, Nick?
What's up, Jimmy? It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Happy
holidays.
New Year.
Yeah,
Happy
all
holidays.
that
Last
stuff.
time okay.
I think we went through that last
we
time.
did.
Yeah,
102.88. The Celtics defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers today on their home court here at TD Garden. The win felt good for Celtics fans. Jimmy, what's your takeaway from this game? What's the meaning of this win? How big of a win? What is the meaning of the life behind this game for fans?
Okay. So why I think this was a good win for the Celtics. And there's obviously any win over the Cavs, your rival, is a good win, let's be real. But I was particularly impressed with Rozier off the bench. I thought that he came in, put in some huge minutes, and 20 points. I mean, that's something that they didn't get in that first game when the Celtics lost. They lost by 3 in that opener. Obviously, that was a kind of a wild one because of the way Gordon Hayward got injured and all that stuff. But you have Rozier coming in playing crazy good minutes. You had Tatum coming in doing a lot of great things. Not to say that he – listen, in the first game of his career, he was good. I mean, he still played a good game. But now, halfway through the year, whatever we are right now, he's putting in – contributions day in, day out, and I thought tonight was just another one of those, so it's good to see him continue that on.
He would normally hit the rookie wall by now.
You would think. You would think.
42 games into the season.
You would think. So I was impressed by the Celtics' depth. I mean, Kyrie and Horford, it wasn't like they had, superstar games today, but they didn't need to because they had that help from Rozier, from Tatum, from Green, from these guys and from Smart, from these guys that they need that depth going into the rest of the season, into the playoffs. So that's why I thought it was a good win.
Really, really rounded scoring attack all the way around. I mean, to me, it's exciting when I see Kyrie score only 11 points and the Celtics win by 20+, and yet he still had, 28 minutes? He still played. He played. So, big game.
So I think I got to ask you then, why did this win matter?
Oh, man, I think it mattered on a couple levels, Jimmy, but the one I'm focused on from this afternoon, reading Jackie Mac's article on ESPN, legend, one of my heroes. She always gets and she did get the inside scoop again here, having spoken to both Kyrie and LeBron. The rivalry continues. I'm not going to read the article. It's worth the read. But the controversy and the rivalry that's budding between the two of them definitely continues. And again, Kyrie got the best today while only scoring 11 points. And one of the main takeaways from Jackie's article, at least from my standpoint, was Tyrone Lue last year wanting Kyrie to speed it up, facilitate. That's all yes, he's done his share of scoring here in Boston, but he's been a facilitator.
Yeah.
Brad Stevens, his system is predicated around spreading the floor and fast-paced basketball. That's where he chose to come. I'm not buying so much of the Tyrone Lue BS as far as it goes with Kyrie. And, he probably did say give it to 23.
That was what really stuck out. It was when Ty went to Kyrie and said, we want you to pick up the pace. And he pretty much said, why? I'm fine with, I can get my shot off regardless of the pace. And he said, well, it's not for you, it's for the other guys. And then Kyrie said, well, you got to talk to 23 about that.
Well, and I think what's pretty interesting is if you look at tonight's game, assist-wise, the Celtics had 27 assists. And the Cavs had 16.
Yeah.
So I think Kyrie Irving's doing a pretty good job.
Fine.
And the one thing he does well, too, Jimmy, is he doesn't necessarily get registered for the assist, but he creates the play.
Little hockey assist?
Yeah, but he creates the play by the attention he draws.
Okay.
There'll be those out there.
Yeah.
There'll be those out there, Jimmy, who discount this game.
But it's the drama, though. I mean,
it's the drama. That's what makes this fun.
The fact that did LeBron want Kyrie out of town? There was all that aspect in Jackie's story. So there's always going to be that animosity, maybe even if it's not spoken. Maybe it was spoken in Jackie Mac's article, but, on the court, it's kind of an unspoken sort of.
It was kind of so.
When Kyrie blew by LeBron, I think it was in the third quarter there, the Cavs, they just looked slow. Kyrie kind of snuck up in transition behind LeBron, and then LeBron got called for the goaltend. I thought that was really something. I thought that really bothered LeBron that Kyrie got passing without him knowing, and that place really stuck out to me.
That's the greatness of NBA drama.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's a circus on.
It's a reality TV show.
It is a reality TV show. You say it
all
the time.
I'm a sucker for it.
So Jimmy, I'm a big sucker for it. So, there will be those out there who say this wasn't a big win. Or it wasn't a meaningful win.
Sure.
No tribute to IT. Injuries on Cleveland's side. What do you say to those people?
No, I mean, I would say that there are some aspects to the win where you can't get too high about it. Just like you can't get too low. But I would say if you want to do the glass half empty, you got to look at the Cavs playing a second night of a back-to-back. This was at a home and away for them, so they were away as the TD Garden crumbles behind us. I'm not sure if anyone heard that. What I said was this is the second night of a back-to-back for the Cavs, so they came in tired. The Celtics have been home for a while now. They played a game on Sunday.
And that's a rarity.
They
had a practice.
They played an early game on Sunday. They had a practice. They've been, leisure, rest, relaxation. So they came in with hanging out.
Yeah, right.
They came in with rested legs. Cavs came in just off the plane after a game last night. They did win the game last night, but they were a little lackadaisical. They were slow. They're an old team. So when you got Wade, you got Korver, you got LeBron, you got these guys who they need that extra rest. So it brings me to my point is if you meet the Cavs in the playoffs, you're not going to meet them on the second night of a back-to-back because you've got that break in between those games. So you're going to get rested Cavs in those games. So I would expect the Cavs to come up with a lot more energy if there's a potential playoff matchup, which, let's be real, there will be. It's written in the stars. There will be a playoff matchup. So don't expect to see a slow Cavs team. So that's why I would say hold the phone on this win.
And while we're closing out.
You're up.
Yeah, while we're closing out, one last point on that topic. The one nice thing about this for Celtics fans is this is the team as it's going to be constructed going into the playoffs. Yes, they still have some minor dinged up here and there. For the most part.
No, this was them.
This is them. So, yes, the Cavs still have to integrate IT. They had some other injuries on tonight. But for the most part, these are these two teams, depending on what IT's.
Oh, well, that's the thing. The Cavs are going to be.
The
Cavs are going to be different. That's another reason. I think that's what you were trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Try to look at it as the Cavs are going to have Isaiah Thomas the next time. Let's hope.
And the Celtics.
Let's hope the Cavs have a healthy roster. You don't wish injury upon anybody. So Isaiah Thomas played in his debut last night, 17 points in 19 minutes. So he's going to be the old IT. I think it's safe to say. So the next time you see them, you're going to have an Isaiah Thomas coming off. I would imagine the starting lineup, obviously, and you're going to need to contend with that. So that's why you need a game like Rozier had tonight, where he can maybe add some of those points because you're going to need to match the energy and the offense that Isaiah brings.
As the TD Garden crumbles around us, Jimmy, let's pay the bills. Today's edition of the Garden Report, powered by DraftKings. They're our friends at DraftKings.com. They're such good friends that if you use our promo code CLNS, you'll get free match play, and we would appreciate if you're a fantasy sports player going to DraftKings.com. I'm Nick Gelso. He's Jimmy Toscano.
Yep.
We'll see you Friday at the Garden.